Hello, I'm going to be working on my next song. There'll be another one on my electric guitar. I got my amp all, plugged up, all my effects, distortion, flanger, whatever. But I first have to tune it before anything, because that sounds terrible. But, so, use this tuner. Tune. Yeah, this thing called Guitar Tunio that I've used for a while that allows me to look at, I can play each string and see if I'm correct or not. And then I'm gonna add a capo after. Don't know what happened to that. So after doing that, I don't know what happened to my capo, but oh, up here. Oops. Gonna add some flanger, and then waiting. That was my song. That was the first part. So now that we've got that, we can actually start adding some other cool stuff. I just want to hear what it sounds like. I want to give it sort of a lo-fi feel for this track. I'm using this add-on. I wish this would show it. It's called Take Cassette, and it makes it sound more lo-fi. So you can add like wow, which is sort of a thing that cassettes that have been kind of been like out and about for a long time. Very old cassettes often have this problem. And then flutter, which causes it to have this warbled sound. Usually that's not something people want, but it's become sort of and I can see why, because it sounds interesting. It's become sort of an aesthetic choice for a lot of artists that want to have that lo-fi feel nowadays, other than just using a normal cassette player or a very bad cassette player, because usually cassette players aren't that bad. But you can change like the saturation, like make it very heavy. That's not what I want. The middle section is fine, like around 0.0 decibels, maybe a little bit higher. Low pass filter, noise. Noise is just, like cassette noise, like what you hear on a cassette. And so I got that, but on top of that I also have the echo chorus sound effect, or sound thing that allows you to add tape delay, tape warping, a filter, make it more low pass filter, like that, where you can barely hear it, to more upscale. So I think that's fine. And then I'm going to add some drums. I'm going to add a just. So this is what I'm going to add. Wait, no, I want to hear this. No, I don't want any claps, so I'm just going to have this, turn up the bass and compression, then do this. But I don't want to have that there. I want to have... Wait, I'm going to cut this because it feels weird when it does it. So I'm going to split this. Then I'm just going to... I'm going to hear it. Yeah, that sounds better. Kind of going for this chill wave vibe. It's a sort of that's like a genre of like lo-fi pop music that's a little more accessible than some. There's some that can be very like very gritty sounding, which some people like. I like that, but I also like this more poppy style, I guess you could call it even. And now I'm just thinking of adding another part, like a synth section or something like that. Like nah, I need something more low, like kind of 80s sounding. No. Yeah, that's good. And then you can change all these. You can like change how they sound each of these synths. On GarageBand, they have these things called alchemy synths that are a little more interesting than their the ones that they were originally they came with. And you can then And then I want to hear that with this. So that's about my song. I think I'm going to work on it more later because right now it sounds very unorganized. Very, in the bad sense, cheap, not like in the good sense. But yeah, and I think I have one more track that I'm going to make. It's very silly, but it's a drone tune. And drone, for people who don't know, is basically a chord, or really it doesn't really need to be a chord often, but something very, like, it kind of is very the same, very ambient. I guess ambient would be a term as well. Droney, ambient. Some people call it lazy. I don't think it's lazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mess with this guitar, and I'm going to add different parts, and I'm just straight going to record it to here, and just like put the amp up, my guitar, this amp, and mess with the effects or whatnot, and just see what happens.